It does just seem a little bit bizarre from the European Union to have decided to continue to give aid, etc., to Palestine. The Israelis are obviously trying to blockade it there, trying to get some kind of ground incursion on the go, and whether or not the European Union actually support that, I find bizarre.
Well, absolutely, because I mean the way in which actually the EU has been forced into this position, it just looks entirely weak, Patrick, because they've seen a few social media comments online, all the NGOs, the big human rights groups saying, "Oh, this is terrible, how evil, you know, you mustn't do this." Actually, if I was a European Union taxpayer, which we're not anymore, thanks be to God, Patrick, I would be saying, "Hang on, I do not want my money going to a group which is responsible for the slaughter of babies," right? That is the position that we find ourselves in right now. And ultimately, you know, you saw pictures of coming out of Israel from the attack by Hamas, where there was food rations and things like that by the state of Japan. There were evidently a load of things being used and utilized by Hamas, coming down to even things like basic foodstuffs, Patrick, which are getting through to these terrorist organizations and not going to the people that they were intended to go to, which is the people trapped in Gaza.
This is a good example for me of why I always have an issue with almost any type of foreign aid, right? Because you cannot guarantee that it's going to go to people living in a refugee camp or people living, you know, right on the breadline wherever it is around the world, the people who desperately need it. And there's no doubt about this, that there are people living in Palestine, living in Gaza, who absolutely need aid, okay? 100%. But when you drop a load of aid over there, or you drop a load of resources over there, or whatever you do, it's almost definitely going to go to the terrorist organisation that runs that part of the world, and not the world's neediest people that are there. And lo and behold, we end up in this situation.
Have you got what it takes to be a reasoned presenter? Well, send us a short clip of yourself to join@reasoned.uk and we might be seeing you on this very channel very soon indeed.